Welcome back to the First Touch podcast, everybody. It's been a while on the First Touch podcast. We've been at the big rival talk lately, isn't it? But we have some transfer news to talk about. A good, a good amount of transfer news because a good amount of things happen. You see it. Tottenham sacked the manager who won them a trophy, so we also have that to talk about. And them also bring in, yeah, them also bring in a new manager as well so far. So we'll get into it. We'll start with the Tottenham news because I mean we should have
That
talked
is a
about that.
late, long time, yeah.
Yeah, so I start with the Tottenham news. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell because that I gonna notify you when the video them a drop. You don't know so your boy Calamity, but they have my brother Tato. We get into it. That's it. So Tato, man them sack Ange Kaglu after the Europa League final. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks after the Europa League final. Were you expecting him to get sacked? And is it a case where you feel like say it was the right thing that them do?
Ah, or I'm not expect them. Probably like no, I never that expect them, but I'm not surprised. Do you know really and truly? But understand say, and we talk about this on some other podcasts where really and truly, I feel like if anybody have any feelings over it, dog, it's a basing off of emotions, and yes, him has won them first major trophy since like 32 years, and that's a big achievement. But then again, I feel like when time Tottenham look on the basis of the drought where them ran through of the crisis in terms of numbers of game with them lost in the Premier League, who them play against in the Europa League, who them win against, who them lose against. And I feel like I things that them really that look on, and they know they must see the bigger competition they're gonna play next season. And saying that getting in a next coach is going to change any of that or whatever. But as I said, bro, you have this man for 2 seasons. In first season come fifth. Him never did win a trophy. In second season come 17, but him give you a Europa trophy. At the end of the day, 17 is not probably the standard fit at Tottenham. Probably them go up to the standards as the origin, as the big, as who compete with them in the big six. But at the end of the day, bro, I understand the board. So they can't really too look on the fact that say yes, he win a trophy. So let's give him a next chance. Even though me though as an individual, I feel like the board should give him up until January to see his performance and in changing attitude if even they're gonna change in player style, if they're gonna try to get more players, you know. But as I say, me not surprised that them sack him, but me never that expect it though.
Um, Me and you did upon a friend that follow YouTuber podcast couple days ago. And we that talk about the matter and one of the points them where Jeff, everybody know Jeff, one of the points them where Jeff did a raise was that them should have sacked him because we are hold them to the standard of a Manchester United, a Liverpool, a Manchester City, and they are not that. And my rebuttal to that is, bro, at the end of the day, Tottenham is seen as a big six club for a reason. And at the end of the day, Tottenham, when you look upon expenditure, Tottenham spend just as much as anybody else in the big six team, in the big six club. So why me I go treat Tottenham like Brighton when they must spend way above the level of a Brighton, when
Level.
they must spend way above the level of a Brentford? Them supposed to be treated as what they must spend. And they must spend more than I think them spend over the last 5 years, them spend more than Arsenal. So again, bro, me can look upon a 17 place and just because they win a Europa League trophy, me I got dismiss the 17. And Amorim was in the same situation, but there's a different in terms of the circumstances. Amorim, I'm first season, him basically never spend the money. Him take over from a Ten Hag side, which honestly, him come in and him the worst than Ten Hag because Ten Hag was 8th in the league when him come in. So him come in and him the worst. But again, the whole shift in rebuilding and the structure and all of them thing there, you have to factor in with the Amarim. And you have to just say, you know what, we're giving one more season, we're giving couple players and see what him can actually do with the players them were him by. You see me? So that was the difference between Amarim and Ange Postecoglou. Postecoglou, majority of the players on the side were his players. You see me?
Was it?
Granted, a lot of them did get injuries, but still can't hear the injuries argument because a lot of managers go through injuries anyway. So we remember when Liverpool they get this mass injury around at them back line and them could still end up come third in the league.
Third in the league, yeah. Third or
Um
fourth?
third.
Fourth.
No
Fourth.
man, a third. A
The next
third man.
season they play Europa. Fourth.
Oh you for come fourth and play Europa. A
Fifth,
top
we say
four.
fifth, fifth,
Them
fifth.
no. Clap them come fourth. Sorry, them come third. Liverpool not playing in Europa. Where you talk about?
Game they play Europa against Atalanta, where Atalanta they beat them the 3. I never Champions League game Japota.
I'm pretty sure a Champions League. I'm find it because I think the season is 21-22. If I'm not mistaken.
I not ask me, I ask you. Tell me, I tell
21-22. Or 20 at the season after, yes, as the season right after them win the title. So I would have called them the worst defending
the
title
worst
champion.
defending. So which
Third
season they
them
come
come.
fifth?
I know say a third them come, bro.
Oh, third. So wait there, which they jump out a Champions League?
Bro, I don't
Which
know when
season
them
them
play.
they play in a
Them
Europa, man? Remember?
Them play Europa 2 seasons back. So
So
22,
that never
23.
was because of our massive
No, man, I think that was the injuries. The injury season was definitely the year after them win. Definitely the year after them win.
But no, the thing is with that, I don't know them they have a year when them they come fifth. I think that year was because the year when that Van Dijk they get the big injury from Everton.
That was after them win the league. The Pickford incident, yeah.
Oh, so all right.
Let me just check. I know I must hit that. 19, 20, yeah, 21, 22, 21, 20, 21, 8 games in play that season because of the injury. So 20, 22, 23, maybe even remember the full thing why them come fifth or whatever. But I think that was just because Klopp that fall off. Anyway, so we'll see where again Liverpool massive injury crisis still end up come third. Ten Hag 2 seasons ago massive injury crisis, 64 injuries in a year, unprecedented, and him still come 8th and win a trophy at the same way. You see me? So at the end of the day, the 17th is no excuse for just because they win a Europa League. Granted, it's a trophy that Tottenham have never. Well, they have won a Europa League, but it's decades ago. You see me? So it's a trophy for them win already. However, it's something that they have not seen in modern history. So we have to give him props for that. But I'm not gonna say him never deserved the sack. To me, him definitely deserve it. Tottenham though, Thomas Frank from Brentford is going to be Tottenham's new manager. What do you think about Thomas Frank as
Honestly,
a manager?
bro, every time, Jano, me I see a whole deja vu again with the that motto. They quote Nuno Mendes, that's his name?
Nuno Espirito Santos.
Santos we got with the Nottingham Forest now. And me I see a whole with your boy Potter. Honestly,
Potter.
These coach are good coach. Them 3 coach them have in symbolize that say them they are them small team. They make them team playable, watchable, and favorable in enough cases when them go play against a certain team. We say, yo, that's idea good enough. They will beat a big team today, you know. The thing what I always say, bro, is that you have some coach that deserve to stay in a small team and make that small team be good. Build that type of legacy there. And you have some coach who can move on and then you know so they will proceed and become a big manager in a big team. Now, when I say Frank Thomas move on, not saying that the same thing would happen to him, what happened to Potter at Chelsea, from moving from Brighton to Chelsea after having such a good season, then going to Chelsea because yes, it's a bigger club with probably better player. But bro, I just sometimes feel like the move is too fast. Like remember last season when time Shabby did wait, when time Liverpool call him said no, he must stay one more season at Bayern Leverkusen. You know, him stay one more season. Hoping that's the right name now get for coach Real Madrid. But just sometimes feel like they're supposed to just wait a bit more, master your craft a bit more, not because a big team call you run go. So I'm not say it's definitely going to be a flop film, but I'm kind of scared of it because I see it happen twice already. I know it happened more than just twice. Just I tell them 2-1. There's just those 2 coach hours on my brain. So Frank, definitely Thomas Frank has make Brentford a place where even me, as a Manchester City fan, afraid for play against them, really and truly. You know, probably might beat them, but it always be a challenging game. Him now moving to Spurs, bro, really and truly. We just not see one good outcome, but we wish for the best.
I mean, may think Thomas Frank is a manager who can get them at a consistent level. I don't know if he's going to consistently get them top 4 like Pochettino.
But
I think him can consistently get them top 6.
top 6,
So,
probably.
I rate him as a manager, but I understand your point with the Espirito Santos thing and the Graham Potter thing. Sometimes the move is a bit too quick for certain manager. In a Thomas Frank case, though, I mean, him there Brentford, managed Brentford from 2018. Brentford made them Premier League debut at 2021. So him there in the Premier League for 4 seasons now. I think him first season, him finished like 12 or 13th. Second season, him finished 9th. Third season, which was the season before last, I remember said them they drop off massively, like them they come must 16th. And then this season now him come 10th. So him kind of find it back this season. I mean, taking a team like Brentford for consistently playing at the Premier League, it's kind of like what it happened to Brighton, where Brighton did come up and then Brighton become this consistent team in the Premier League, where say them is that mid-table team. Sometimes then we finish like in and around 8th, 7th, and you say, yeah, this is Brighton. You see, man? And knowing Brentford, I feel like Brentford have good players, but some of them good players now seem to be on the move. We're going to talk about Mbuemo a bit later. So we're going to see how that kind of affect Brentford in the future, as well as losing their manager as well. But Thomas Frank to Tottenham, I feel like is a good move. I rate Thomas Frank very highly, and I feel like him can get Tottenham for be decent enough. Definitely better than Postecoglou in my opinion. So,
but what really wrong? But as we all agreed the other day upon the podcast, is that even when Tottenham did lose games and they still have played pretty well, it's just that probably never that defend well in some cases because of injury crisis, and then probably never that score as much. You know, so we just there I wonder if probably the same thing can happen to Thomas Frank.
Well, the thing is, Thomas Frank plays very different to Ange Postecoglou.
Yeah,
Postecoglou play a very open game, no regard for defense at all. You see me? But I mean, I feel like the him style of play, and that is the next thing because he might go in a Tottenham and say him no one because the two of them play a very different style of play. So he might go in a Tottenham and say, oh, me no want that money, me no want that money, me no want that money. You see me? I know you have to go get just one bag of different players. So I mean, realistically, I feel like he might go Tottenham and he might do okay. Is he going to do okay as in him gonna get them certain places? That to me is left to be seen. But for me, decent move. Decent move.
Decent move, and wish him all the best.
All right, so since we're already up on the topic of Brentford, I will just transition to Mbuemo. Mbuemo seems to be likely to go to Manchester United. With Tottenham getting Thomas Frank as a manager, it was said that Tottenham might be looking to hijack that deal. But Mbuemo to Manchester United, I think the quoted price that Brentford want is them say they want Matheus Cunha money. So around 60-65 million. I mean, for me, Mbuemo is worth that, but if you can get him for less, why not? You see me? So currently, it look like them in a stalemate at the moment. Manchester United are look for Senny in a second bid. Them first bid of 45 million plus 10 was rejected. Manchester United are look for Senny in a second bid. What do you think about Mbuemo as a player, and what do you think about him or what him can do? Moving to Manchester United.
Question: Mbuemo and Cunha, they not play on the same wing?
No, Cunha left side, Mbuemo right side.
Anyway,
Cunha play upon the left mostly, or centrally as a central attacking mid, and Mbuemo strictly right with that.
Anyway, but In terms Mbuemo, I could have swear, bro, I see him on the left
No man,
for
them man they are strict right winger.
could have swear. Anyways, Mbuemo definitely a talented player based off I season where him recently have. I feel like says yeah probably 60 odd is quite okay. Burst in this market probably that is to almost see this market are going because I forgot to talk about that one day later. Um. As I said, if you can get in for less, why not? Yeah, try go for him for less and see if I can convince him. Even though we don't know what man you are going to convince any player these days for being a team that going to play in Europe next season. Think him a good player, very dangerous coming off of the right. For some reason, we don't know why I imagine on the left. Um, quite dangerous. Will score technical. Him fight hard. Of that position in our team. But for Man U, just don't know like if for Man U if it's the right drug and definitely not Tottenham, to be honest either. You know, but if
Even with the addition of him old manager.
no,
Because remember say old manager got Tottenham, you know.
bro, I see James Rodriguez go to Everton because of
Ancelotti.
Angelotti and it never
But
worked.
Rodriguez was class at Everton, bro.
For
It's
how
just that
long? For
Everton
how
was shit.
long? For how long?
Rodriguez was class at
For
Everton.
how
Everton
long?
was shit. And then Carlo Ancelotti left Real Madrid and left
For
Rodriguez there by himself.
for how long? That
For the
marks it.
period of time Ancelotti did that.
Anyways, as I was saying. That's what me that say. Yeah, so I just feel like say Tottenham and Man U are probably like one of the most difficult players to be perform worse when you come off for a hype, you know. But if as me say
I
and
don't
them
know
say me
about
delude him.
Tottenham. I don't know about Tottenham, but you see United, you say something there, so. You say something there, so.
But yeah, I don't know it. And as a Calamity say, I need medical help. Cause remember, Man U will win the next Premier League. So, Man U will get them Mbuemo, you know.
Bro, I tell you, stop my people on the internet think I that, no, man. Anyway, Mbuemo to Manchester United. From my perspective, I say it in a video I did do on my TikTok page. People remember say the TikTok link them are in the description so follow TikTok them. I say it on my TikTok page. I don't know if I'm comfortable with Mbuemo. Can I say Mbuemo as a winger, like touchline, drive down the byline, cut in, shoot, right? So like it must seem like an Iron Robin type of winger. Like I don't necessarily see him as that man where go play in between the lines like a attacking midfielder. And the position, yes, like oh Cunha, you know, say Cunha play attacking midfield. I don't see Mbuemo playing attacking midfield. And the position where they behind them two strikers, they is a winger position, but is a attacking midfield position at the same time. And I don't know if Mbuemo have the diversity to play the role. Because I feel like say them man they're just strictly winger. You see me? And at the same reason why I feel like Garnacho now working at the system because I feel like Garnacho is just a strictly winger. He's not he's not a hybrid. You see me? So when you look on the winger them nowadays, are a lot of the wingers nowadays, a lot of them are hybrid wingers. Are a lot of them are can play both roles. So when you look on a Michael Olise, Amad Diallo, Mateus Cunha, them man they are winger, but them also can play attacking midfield. You see me? Jack Grealish, Phil Foden. You see me? You get what I say?
You get what I say?
That are the type of role I feel like the system where Amorim play use somebody who can play a wing but can also play attacking midfield. I'm gonna feel like Mbuemo fit that description. However, it's left to be seen because if Amorim say him want him, then he must can do something in the role. Or he must see something what me not see.
Yeah.
So Mbuemo as a player though, rate him very highly.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean 20 goals in the league this season, which again as a winger, it's not something not something easy to just they look over
Right,
like
there's
that.
not much winger who scored 20 goals in the Premier League.
Exactly. So I mean, I know you have Wayne Min Son, Mo Salah, and then realistically, you kind of scratch your head who else?
Ryan Sterling. Ryan Sterling never go
Sterling,
on
yeah, I think Sterling he booked 21 time.
20 years.
I think Sterling he booked 21 time, and then I mean Christie, if they consider Christie a winger.
Yeah.
Yes, man. So 20 goals in the league. I think 4 assists or 5 assists as well. So shout out to Brian and Mbuemo. Feel like definitely if we are play 4-2-3-1 system, definitely hit must feel like it would have been a hit signing, but it's left to be seen.
Definitely. Yeah.
I'm not completely
Maybe Amaring
confident.
a think about for changing the system, and we never know.
No, definitely not. Bro, we are dead this season. Completely we're completely in the gutter. The deepest depths of hell. And this man never chose to change him system. So I don't know what you tell me. Say. There's no change in that man system.
Never know what the universe can come to you.
Anyway. We did already talk about Manchester United signing Cunha, but another Manchester United target, Victor Gyokeres. The sporting president said Victor Gyokeres will not be leaving for 65 million euros. So I mean that was the price tag where everybody there say at that for Gyokeres that would have be a steal. And the sporting president say, oh, that now happen. Victor Gyokeres is reportedly very angry because it look like him did have one gentleman's agreement like Hurricane, and the sporting president say, oh, that can't go on. So Gyokeres target of Manchester United also seemingly still a target of Arsenal. You think say paying over the odds is a good thing for Gyokeres? Because let's say the man want 85 mil, 90 mil. You think that's a fair price?
Yes, the man just scores. The man just scored like 60 odd goals this season.
63.
63. I want to pay 60 odd for him. How much did he buy? How much did he buy Anthony for?
I mean, that's the clause in I'm contract.
No, yeah, but fine. Yes, then if that's the case, but come on, add dance to that man. First of all, Manchester United really need a player like Gyokeres, and I feel like when I have the money, can spend it. When I have the 88 can spend, when I spend it, why not? You wouldn't still want to depend on Oiland or on Xerxes. We're gonna pull him shot, and Oiland we're gonna just want to be an athlete all the time and don't score. I feel like Gyokeres would have been good for either Manchester United or Arsenal. And to be honest with you,
Oh
if
my bad.
Manchester,
The clause in I'm contract 100 mil.
oh. So I realize that disrespect the club now. Disrespect Sporting.
No, yeah, my bad. But
Yeah.
no, but the entire news around it was say they might let him go for 65 mil, which is why Joker is supposedly very upset because him did kind of have that, that spit pan and handshake agreement with the president, and the president now I come out and I say, no, you can't go for 65
Go.
mil.
Oh. Well, as we say, that'd be a good signing for Manchester. Anybody, like any team in Europe or in the English league right now get Gyokeres, but I feel like that'd be a tremendous signing for them. Because he's lethal, he's strong, him can do it, but him hold him. Surely I go find the back of the net. Like honestly, I say Gyokeres has scored 20 at goal, 20 plus goal in the Premier League.
Do you think him better than Isak?
In terms of a player, no, but in terms of a lethal finisher, might be there's a debate.
I don't know.
Him is a better. Alright, if me that seems a definitely a better finisher to me for Alvarez, and everybody know me is a Alvarez glazer, and me once tell you that me think as a number 9, Alvarez is a better striker for Isak. We not a problem with I say would see Isak and Gyokeres eat food and take on to striking. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's still ridiculous, bro. But I mean, Isak.
Bro, you watch Alvarez. I think you watch Alvarez, you know.
I think you watch Isak. Gyokeres to Manchester United or to Arsenal. Arsenal seemingly favor Benjamin Sesko right now because them look like them a work on that deal they had. The quoted price for Sesko is about 90 mil. So where's the 90 mil for Sesko or just paid 100 for Gyokeres?
Paid 100 for Gyokeres. Pay the fucking 100. Wait, no disrespect to Sesko. Lethal finished that as well. Somebody we don't want a lurk
Bro,
anywhere around the team.
Sheshko have this type of finishing both in that, like.
Bro, me I tell you, lethal, deadly. We don't know some of the time, bro, but Gyokeres will get you more goal.
Yeah,
Me
because
feel like
Gyokeres is a man where him love a tap into. You see
yeah.
me?
So I feel like
Sheshko
him
and
will get
really,
you like a Haaland.
yeah, Sheshko and really a tap in monster. But Gyokeres is a man who love a tap in. You
And
see
I
me?
feel like
So,
Gyokeres can get any type of goal too as well. I feel like him the type of shark where we dig down in your back to get the ball, really and truly. So if you win for pay 90 for Sesko and Gyokeres are for 100, put the next 10 on it and pay for Gyokeres, really and truly. And
what
you can try go for Sesko.
what if them can get Sheshko for 70?
Bro, at the end of the day, but those if you're asking me like what the quality gap between
That's basically what me asking.
yeah, ask. Yeah, and I'm literally just answer your question, bro. I literally feel like that to go crazy, get you more goals. I feel like that what man, Arsenal miss the goal shark. Man, you miss just a whole club. You see, Arsenal miss the goal shark, bro. Really and truly. Someone just do up there for tap in the ball. And as we just quite said, bro, him is that type of Haaland man there where him lurk around the box very, very often. And he will get you that goal if you want it from probably 35 yards or 30 yards or whatever. You can get Sesko for me just more likely to give you the 30 yards goal and probably try to beat that player we're not trying to avoid, you know? I feel like him like with a more I feel like for some reason, me say Sesko a fit Manu more than Gyokeres would have fit Manu. I feel like Gyokeres a fit Arsenal more than say Sesko would have fit for Arsenal.
That kind of weird we don't have the manager with that coach Sheshko and I play the same system with that player Portugal.
As again, and the reason why I say that, bro, is not system don't even have nothing just quite click on my mind. As I said, bro, I just feel
You
like
mean just as a player?
As a player, I just feel like say Arsenal I look for the finishing deal while Manu I look for still a bill.
All right.
Because with the system, bro, with the system of I don't know why you would still want to use a system. That system them literally bring it from 8 place to 70.
And I mean, I don't know about it. Man attack like say me I call Ruben Amorim and I say yo, me continue with that system.
Yeah, so just for and even that our next thing again, just for avoid this whole Amorim system where we want to play, I feel like go for Gyokeres. And as I say, bro, and you just want to mention it, I feel like a 4-2-3-1 system would have fit Manu, I swear.
Yeah, because we can put back Bruno and I'm 10. We can put Cunha up on the left and put Mbuemo up on the right.
Right.
And just buy a striker.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Hold on. So we're gonna put Ahmad.
That's the thing now. It's a rotation thing now. It have to come down to.
And we're planning for play Kobe Menu.
In our midfield. What do you mean?
Question before we move on. If you get 100 for Bruno, that let him go?
No.
Yeah, liar. Loving you. Nah, yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
no. I can't see that. Right now, man, you find them if you have no liar in them heart. Let go anybody.
I tell them already that either you give me Wirtz money or I'm not want it. Speaking of Wirtz.
Florian
Wirtz, 150 mil to Liverpool from Bayer Leverkusen.
Woo!
Florian Wirtz, 150 mil. We know so we've been have this debate for since the news drop. Is Florian Wirtz worth
150 mil? And viewers, commenters, likers, all of them want to understand. Say we are not saying that Wirtz. Well, me, because I don't know what Calamity take yet. But I am not saying that Wirtz is not a talented player. That man is a magnificent young footballer. But I strongly believe, you see, if I'm not killing Mbappe or Yamin Yamal or Neymar, some some type of player out there, you're not worth 150 mil. Worth, honestly, is 120 the most. And honestly, what frightened me the most is who make this net spend. Bro, is another record signing this if the English league 150. It's so surprising to me that Liverpool make a
Sorry,
surprisingly
I not even realize I'm on mute. So yeah, it's 150 million euros, which would have been 126 million pound.
Jesus Christ. Liverpool, the club where them say all along did broke, never have it. The club where them say we are the best at negotiation. What happened? What won? What? No, in a real life, me that like, but I really want to know what happened all of a sudden. You don't know that them no longer know if you negotiate.
I mean, I say in the debate with that having the group, it's understandable why them pay
Yes.
150 mil because frankly, Leverkusen never got take nothing less than 120 mil. To be honest, and then when you know say a sprinkling some add-ons and them thing there, you look you reach a 150. So it's understandable how them reach a 150. Now, if the question is Florian worth 150 mil? Now that is a different question. You see me?
Different.
Understanding why them pay it and asking me if him worth it, two
It's two
different
different
things.
things.
So if I start to allude earlier, if you don't name Kylian Mbappe, if you don't name Lamine Yamal, if you don't name Erling Haaland, and if you don't name Jamal Musiala, you're not worth
You know worth that.
150 mil.
No worth 150. Not
Shout
a
out to Florian Wirtz though. I'm a boy.
shout out to him. Yeah. Shout out to him.
And
Wishing him all the best. Una say all of this say him go flop because we know you have some delusional, misunderstanding fans out there. We will hear us as say things like this and say them are mark we
no,
because
but I mean, him not have a flop. Him can be probably him can go on to be the best Premier
the
League
best
signing ever.
exactly.
But at
But
this current
at
moment
this
in time, him though worth
him
150
do
mil.
worth 150. Him
It
worth
might
100 the most.
it
Last time.
might it might worth 200 mil 3 years from now.
Yeah.
But right now, him not worth 150
Him do
mil.
worth that right now.
You see me?
He like who do tell me that I tell me say Coutinho did work there. How much Coutinho did got
Coutinho get buy for 135,
Jaja.
135 euros.
So yeah, so if I be I see and more want to understand say based off of how today's volume market I go with the players them like and as a calamity say we understand that. We understand that Severt is 22-year-old, him young, Leverkusen a
Coming
look
off a
fan
fresher 2 brilliant
fresh.
season.
Exactly. Probably Leverkusen a look and say the talent where them are let go within how much in years left on him. Them also a try for pre say yo if we get 150, we might be that we can use this money and buy 3 or 2 players. Probably not as good as Furley and Wirtz, but can still help us to go and grab that title or grab any form of
Feel
title
the
next
vibe.
season. You know, cause having the best players doesn't mean you're going
Necessarily
to win.
mean definitely.
You know, so there is a lot of thinking to it. But what me and Calamity, all of I know what say as what me and Calamity, me can try my best to explain out myself. Right now, we're gonna still take it anyway on the one. Honestly, we know that. But we're not saying that he's not good. He's just not worth right now, currently 150 mil. If he's not 150 mil talent.
Man,
Right now.
never. First of all, if you not watch the last show where I talk about this, militarily I tell that to say Messi words pan the level of a Jude Bellingham and them. I mean, I think Jude Bellingham worth 150 mil. Me not think Pedro worth 150 mil. So why me that think Florian worth 150 mil? You see me? And them man they are who we consider the best young talents in the world.
Yeah.
You see me? Apart from Musiala, who me just think say more talented than all of them. You see? So I mean Florian Wirtz to Liverpool, as I say, if me I judge him as a player, good signing. Great signing. You see me? My rate words. But if you're asking me they just solely is him worth it?
Nah.
Nah. Nah. But
And
again, him can turn out to be worth
turn
it.
out, yeah. It can turn out. And feel like Liverpool fan them, you see that good negotiation where we always a brag over, oh, we do not spend so much money like City fans. Oh, we do not spend so much as an Arsenal. Just no one can enter the conversation, they know. You know why? Because uno buy for just 3 players so far. Uno almost reach over 200.
Yeah,
Almost.
because well, them not signed Kirk yet, but that not the making. Them signed Frimpong 35 mil.
Mm-hmm.
So that them the 185 adding Kirkes to it when
And
them
in
sign him at
Kirkers, yeah.
40 mil, which would have been over 200 mil.
And it kind of questioning, bro, because under Klopp, them never really make so much big signing in terms of money. But now under Slot, we see them change. And if you ask anybody, I'm gonna tell you that under Klopp they were still successful. Maybe they never win as much trophies as what them want to win, but them still get to dominate and win as everyone in single hand because I think them have
I mean,
two
Jurgen Klopp's big signings were Virgil van Dijk and Alisson
and Darwin Nunes.
and Darwin Nunes. Isn't it? This can be the only big signing Liverpool choose to make. But I mean, 150 mil is a big statement,
It's a big
isn't it?
step. And yeah,
So
so all Liverpool fans, on ease on myself now. We are finally soon to spend some big money. I don't have all the rights for do it. We don't have all the rights for it. Spend all the one.
definitely, they never spent nothing last season.
Yeah,
So
so spend all the one.
uh, moving on though, we have Manchester City up next. Manchester City has signed three
3.
players. Two of them, seriously bad mind, bro. Like you didn't even know the lens of all my kind of vex about them two signing there. But
Ah, and I
going to
think what the
Manchester
crazy
City,
thing. I think earlier, I think in a 1 hour podcast, you asked me if you would want Nouri. I think you asked me a question there,
yeah, me did ask you already.
So I think you kind of speak it into
I
being.
say right now or so.
Right now, exactly. Right now, bro. And as a Calamity say, a year, like from the time I can't probably give the year, but remember from the first time I touch on that player, I play for Wolves. I ain't worry. My just as I say, magnificent. Oh my gosh! And for see him sign for Manchester City because one of my problem was what we are gonna do with Vardy. Right now, I don't give two good brass or one with Vardy. I don't give good. I don't even care at this point, bro. Just get Aitnouri in the starting side.
So yeah, Ryan Aitnouri to Manchester City hurt my soul. Ryan Cherki hurt my soul just as much. Ryan Cherki to Manchester City and Tijani Reijnders from AC Milan to Manchester City. Ryan Aitnouri, I think him are the fullback with the most contributions in the league this year. A level. I think the next up is Robinson with 10. So Aitnouri, and again, bro, me I watch Aitnouri for at least 4 seasons or 5 seasons now. I say yo that youth yeah. Like remember the exact game when this man locked down Salah. And I from that, I say, youth, you a killer. You a killer. You see me? So, I know I'm very upset saying going to Manchester City. At this
Gone the
point
near
now,
ones.
I can't rate him again. Never call him shit. Just out of spite. And I don't know. I feel terrible inside. Ryan Cherky is the next one now. 16 years of age, me I watch Ryan Cherky. From under 21 World Cup, me I watch this youth and me I say, oh, that youth a killer. Manchester United experience first and how good this man is. And Manchester United turn the black academy eye and make the man Ghana City.
And at this point, Manchester United, I feel like we have to invest in my friend and make him be the scout phone because anybody we have been
Bro,
scout phone.
oh my god.
It not look good. It not look good. Yeah. And honestly, when I got be here not like a long time, yeah, I watch Ryan. I watch Cherki, but based off of this season what me see, even in that game versus say Manchester United, the Leon, the
Difference
historic,
maker.
the difference maker that 5-1, and also really I hope him come with that particular type of talent, and we know him kind of new to the league, so we have to give him time for build. The recent hype on him, though, me everybody has said he's more talented than Kylian Mbappe. My Manchester City fans, I'm gonna please just shallow the break. You know, just shallow the break. Using the two finger them and turn down the volume. Little me a beg them. And I like
No, get out of hand.
when I
Like,
get out of hand. I hate when my fans them get out of hand. So they're just easy.
but I mean, with the addition of the likes at Cherki and Wirtz, you know, so this is going to be a forced debate now, like Cherki versus Wirtz. You know, so that'll be the next thing in the high league.
Soon for me, for true. That's you never pray that. So that's so true.
Yeah. But also somebody else who not like quietly gone under the radar. I mean, I really see much people jump for joy about him. Tijani Reijnders, a very good signing in my opinion.
Good signing, yeah, and I think like him, they have a fantastic season in the Italian league. Even though AC Milan have a very underwhelming performance, them go under the radar in the last part of the Serie A. But I feel like Tijani Rangers, you know, my carry, you know, my support Netherlands too. So I know the talent of him, I know what I can expect box to box creativity going forward. And him will do as much when he can do, you know, talented player. I expect nothing but the best from him, you know, because as I say, I know the talent of him though. But as I say again, same thing with Cherki is that say we have to give them time for build. And that is something where we don't like because we know like we know for the first couple months where them probably don't get for perform as though they want to perform. Rival fans are gonna look at it and say, well, it's them just start, them get used to it. They go hear say, oh, Pep kill this man your career, this man or Pep suffocate this. But bro, that's something where it's at one point, we just want Pep for buy average backside players. So we don't have to come on and scrutiny. I swear.
But nah, lie still. I have a fear that Pep will kill Cherki career. To be honest, like, bro, just look how this man deal with Grealish, bro. When Grealish
exactly,
at the peak
but bro,
powers.
I feel like a one man this whole narrative actually happened to, and I feel like they just use it to judge everybody because he never killed Sani, he never killed Sterling, he never killed Aguero, he never killed Haaland, he never killed De Bruyne. So how him kill everybody
Calvin
career?
Phillips.
Him I feel like him just never play Calvin Phillips.
That are killing him career.
Yeah, that's true. And I feel like and that, I think what now how you hear say what they are? Say is not everybody was a coach. By or a coach.
True. And everybody was a coach.
And everybody. I just feel like say Calvin Phillips was one of them because Pep is a person where when you talk about somebody in the press conference, I'm gonna talk very highly. He's so tremendous. He's very good. He's a damn good footballer. You know, like him gonna say that. But in the game or in the team, you're not gonna use them.
We cannot replace him.
We can't replace him. You know, it will give you those things, bro. Really and truly. But we just feel like say when Calvin Phillips Pep love Gundogan and Roger so much, him just could see himself bench them for pleasing for fit Calvin Phillips, and as where Pep famously always say him go play where him know because in the 10 year of him career him won 21 trophy. So you know, but that because him kill Calvin Phillips and Jack Grealish means him gonna kill everybody. Come on, him give them Champion League, and I feel like Jack Grealish himself talking to that is so great.
I mean, we can look at it like that, but at the end of the day, Cherki, I'm a boy. I don't want to see him dead.
But you just gonna say I wish bad for him, so you have to go pick. You have to pick. You have to choose what you say. Pick what
I want him flop and left Manchester City, and then when him flop and left Manchester City, him can do good. Same thing with Nouri. So.
Alright, I want you to take your bad behavior for the player. Not Nouri. You can't use Cherki because I could care less. Not Nouri. No sir. Nouri is my next Cancelo. Oh my gosh. Next Cancelo that bro. Yo, Pep fuck up Cancelo to that. Johnny what that. Yo, man, build Cancelo and fuck him up back.
Manchester City legend moving on to Napoli. Think that's a good move?
Eh, yeah, like in terms of, I'm not gonna be the. I hope they're not
We're
pre.
talking about KDB from the no we're talking.
Yeah, okay, yeah, everybody must know Sakiri. Well, that if everybody have Mazza legend. I do.
Huh?
Anyway, yeah, they have some people weird. Anyway, Ke, Ke, Kevin De Bruyne to Napoli. As I said, bro, my like the age, bro, 32, 33 now. So I'm not expect him for playing a whole heap of games. We don't expect him to dominate all games. Just expect him to use his ability to the best for carry Napoli to where else ever them can go. You know, them previously just win the league. So when no and Kante makes state that say he's going to stay again one more season, not gonna run off after one season, not gonna do that again. So I hope the best for him, and as we said, bro, he's 32. He's already a legend. He's already a club legend, a football legend. You know, so at this point, like for Kevin De Bruyne, I don't see anything bad. It's just good.
Hmm, definitely. I forgot your bench for McTominay though. So
I don't know that. McTominay was easily the best player in the Serie A last season. So
apart from that though, Joe Bellingham to Dartman, from Sunderland, Jude Bellingham's brother, seemingly following in footsteps, gone to Dartman. I mean, I don't know if you know much about him as a player, but midfielder, central midfielder, decent technique, decent, pretty but that's just an okay player. Potential, I not really gauge much on potential yet, but I know say him did help Sunderland get promotion to the Premier League. A lot of people are saying should have stay and play in the Premier League, but I mean, let's see what him do at that. Man, I feel like
yeah,
say
let's see.
him kind of have something decent about him where people not really see. But in other news, Chelsea looking for a goalkeeper. Well, did I look for a goalkeeper? Chelsea wanted AC Milan's Mike Maignan. AC Milan wanted 25 million. Chelsea only did want to pay 20, and the deal fell through. You think Maignan, because Manchester United are somebody with so a team also need a keeper. You feel like Maignan seemingly looking like him want to leave AC Milan. You think Maignan is a good keeper for people out there who looking for a keeper?
Maignan is a good keeper for anywhere else in the world except the English Premier League. That man will just be a next Onana 2.0. Honestly, bro.
What?
He would have just, yeah, bro.
Nah.
Like,
The
believe me.
difference between Mainan and Onana is Mainan main ability comes from him shot stopping. Onana's main ability was him footwork. And
Yeah, but I did, but I just feel like him will be a next keeper. But I just feel like,
the
for
only
some
thing why
reason,
I don't trust him, the
yeah,
only
but
thing why I don't trust him is because him black. Unfortunately. That's the only reason why I don't
and
trust him.
that even though that's so racist, but that is even true, bro. Because
It's not though, because again, I ask the question. Name me a good black goalkeeper like in the likes of legendary status. The
legendary
only
stuff.
person I can really think of are probably the AC Milan keeper Dida back in
Did
the
that, yeah,
day.
but did that in black. But that, yeah, but that even that for sure. Like, but it, I just feel like I for just like for the English Premier League, bro. We just can't see Mike, we can't. Everybody, viewers, we can't recall his name, but can't just see Mike, be that keeper what him is in AC Milan side. I swear.
I mean, honestly,
He might
if
give me honor vibes.
I don't think so. I think him way better than that, to be honest.
It
I
might
feel
would,
like
bro. It probably would be better, but being better than Onana is come on. Anybody
nah,
at this
but
point could have do better than Onana.
I don't know, bro. I feel like
Why
him
Chelsea not
have
trying to
the
back off a Kepa?
speaking of Kepa Ghana house now. 5 million.
What?
Yeah.
5?
5 million. That was him release class.
Brentford a
So
joke.
I'm not bring for
Bournemouth a
the
joke.
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth a joke. 5.
Yeah,
But that's him have a good season.
yeah, Kepa have a decent season. Kepa to Arsenal for 5 million. I mean, I don't understand Arteta, to be honest, because him did have Ramsdale. Him get rid of No, sorry. Him did have Martinez first. Because remember, it was a Martinez versus Ramsdale thing when Martinez did come into the team and end up winning them the FA Cup. And then everybody has said Martinez to start. Then him go buy Ramsdale, ship out Martinez. Ramsdale at the starter. Ramsdale, them love him for a season or two. Then him go buy Raya. Then it was a Raya versus Ramsdale thing. Raya become the starter. And now he might look for by Kepa, who's currently, you'd say, on the balance of how he might play. I go look upon himself as a starting keeper. So why you buy a starting keeper again if you have that much faith in a
Exactly,
Raya?
bro.
I mean, I understand Arteta, bro.
For true, it's kind of confusing when you think about it for real. When you put it down with it now, like, whenever that made it so deep. But when I put it like why I'm plans now with Raya is this a move where I'm gonna change in goalkeeper or them gonna rotate them a lot? What gonna be because we don't necessarily see Kepa as a second keeper. If don't get it wrong, I'm not saying he's a top tier keeper. I'm not say he's better
Bro, to
than Raya.
me, Kepa pan him best day better than Raya. Pan him best day, to be honest. And if them not, if it's not a better thing, it's a similar thing.
Just
You
similar,
get what
yeah,
I
are
mean?
that. It's a similar. I feel like in what me have to think about what me I say now, cause some people not thinking. Some people brain fragile or certain ways. I say something they ready for kill it. It all depends on the occasion for me still. But I get what you say though, like on him best day, it would have be better than Raya though. But like for true as I say, like what him plan for do with Raya? And is this going like 'cause as well as quite stated, Kepa did sure at him starting spot at Bournemouth. So is it a case that between the negotiation, them tell Riot, them tell Kepa say he's probably going to get just as much games, or he might possibly become the first start goalkeeper in the team?
Exactly. I don't know that again, but I don't know the dynamic between why Arteta. I'm not really sure that dynamic, to be honest. So realistically, is it a case where Kepa is going to come in and Kepa is now going to compete? That to forward back. Um, yeah, man, I say, I don't know the dynamic of what them putting at that contract. It's the case where them say, all right, Kepa, you come in and you go compete with Raya, you get some opportunity to see if you can be the number one. Or is that case where them say, Kepa, you're the number two keeper, you're just a backup keeper. And I don't know if Kepa would have agreed to that. So
Mhm.
I'm not sure what Arteta do, bro. Arteta is a very confusing person.
Very confusing, to be honest. That's true.
Uh, apart from that though, I think them at one point Arsenal that get afraid say Real Madrid that go buy Zubimendi. It was confirmed back again say. I mean some comments when did make about something like say if Real Madrid come in it would have got Real Madrid or something like that. I don't know the full story, but basically Real Madrid, if you must say if Real Madrid did come for buy him, he would have got Real Madrid instead of Arsenal. Isn't it? Which I mean that kind of crazy for you say when you sign for your club. Like you know really say them thing there, bro. Like me cannot buy a man. That man say, well, if Barca they come for buy me, but I got
But
Barca not
I
United.
gone, you know. But I gone. Like me as a club, don't look for. I said, yes, we must say.
Yeah, bro, that kind of crazy. But I mean, so far I feel like we'll cover majority. Oh, Garnacho. Garnacho's quoted price said to be 70 mil. A good nice chunk of 70 mil in my pocket. But I love to see that. Love to see that. So anybody who want to buy Garnacho, Chelsea, Arsenal, 70 mil on the table and not can get him.
Anybody we think Garnacho for 70 mil and on take on the money and buy him, Uno has been robbed. Rob. Uno has been robbed. That man
Um
don't worth 70 mil. He might even 50 mil. Just give man you 135 mil, 40 mil, and I know you close deal.
Bro, you're talking about a youngster who consistently have the best GA in the league for teenagers. Like this man is the peak of teenage talent, bro.
What is it consistently? What do you mean? What a word? Bro, it's kind of weird when you put consistently and Garnacho in the same sentence. It doesn't make no sense in it. That doesn't make no sense in it, bro.
No. Garnacho. I think at the second season running, this man have the most GA in the league for a teenager. So
why the GA, bro?
I mean like 12 or 14.
GA, most ghost attack and ghost appearance.
Garnacho. See, you never Garnacho had 21 goals and assists this season. Not the Premier League. Not Premier League. Not Premier League, just overall though.
Oh,
but that's still for a 19-year-old. Come on, bro.
That man confused the damn band. The fact that man's an Argentine and say, you know, I used to me look back on the boss bicycle when time go bust his Zubimendi and say this never qualified up. And them thing I want to give career that man you.
Bro. Yo, the hate pan Garnacho is a bit forced. It's a bit forced. Like the youth, a man worth about 70 mil. So
you know I said that with a true art right now. Me and you know if you would have never take 70 million and buy Garnacho. If you was a next club and you would see Garnacho for 70 million, skip past that quick.
I mean,
cool so far you at the bottom of my list.
I mean, but I look on it, but I consider it, and then I scroll.
There's nothing considered about Garnacho. Nothing.
A bit left field. Leroy Sané gone to Galatasaray to the Turkish league. A weird transfer. Sané, how much?
Sané is like about 31. 30.
Damn, Sané that old now?
Yeah, man. Yeah, and they must say a year.
Come here, say that crazy. Sané at 29.
29?
Yeah.
I say him young. I'm still carrying on prime, but so why? Oh boy, I know. This I will blame Pep again. Come just feel like Pep should just go and have a look of faith in a Sané.
I mean, Leroy Sané to Turkey at 29. I feel like that's probably a personal decision.
Yeah, it's a personal decision. We can understand it. I feel like to him know this. Him accept the fact that say him as a player there's no comeback to that level where he was. I've seen him try it very hard at Bayern Munich, you know, and it just never now work out at all. So I just feel like say that's a decision where him just appreciate probably game time, just be comfortable with himself, knowing that him will just try to continue play football. Pan a hole, you know. I just feel like that's something where Reijnders to go try to. Just go try it, just do something. feel like Reijnders for consider. Like I feel like Reijnders we need you for consider this thing. Cause see the Kevin De Bruyne, the man your peers when they play with they dominate with Kevin De Bruyne, the Aguero, the Son, the Mahrez, the David Silva, all of these players as entering retirement stage. Please let go of the dream of still being that man that Kevin De Bruyne served. Tell you what, if you want a big good set, just go on Napoli. Tell the people if you want, just go on Napoli. Because we know say if you're not happy with Kevin De Bruyne right now, look good. So just go on Napoli. Just start. Let's go on Napoli. You see? Yeah, man. Napoli have the facility, and the facility is Kevin De Bruyne. Go on.
Oh boy. You know the Sterling slander get out of hand, bro. Like this man is one of the greatest ever players, and the slander is just not it, bro. It not look good, bro. It's disgusting from your part, actually. It's absolutely disgusting.
Greatest ever player for what? For what exactly?
The man I want to be the greatest ever player. No doubt about that.
Where?
The man are one of the greatest ever player.
Who?
Ever.
He never play for Netherlands, you know. So I
You
can't.
can't
He
name
never play for Barcelona.
you can't name 10 man and the name Raheem Sterling and that. We play for City. That me I tell you.
I don't funny enough for think we can.
You can't, because
Funny
if
enough.
I ever hear you call a man name like Bruno da Silva, I'm this year.
No, but I call good no God name.
But that's fine. You can call good now and name and you still not reach a 10.
Yeah, I feel like they have 10. Honestly, I feel like Kevin Hart. About Kevin Hart.
Most of them man that play ball.
Obviously, Joe Hart, Vincent Company, Aguero, David Silva, Miss Kevin De Bruyne. So, I'm going to get biased now. We start with the bias part, kid now.
Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, Toure.
Yeah, Toure.
And then it's a Raheem Sterling thing.
Fernandino, Raji. You know me not like Raji, for you know me I call Raji name. For you hear me I call Raji name. You know I fight me, I fight him out. Ederson, I'm gonna feel like me I miss out when I'm a long time legend there.
Ederson. Ederson. You wanna? I don't know sure I that's not. Hear me, I say. People, Tattoo, Sterling hater. You see me? But it's all good. It's all good.
God, numbers don't lie.
Yeah, numbers don't lie. Raheem Sterling, biggest thing we ever walked through City.
All them are almost equal. Messi, GA for a single season. You know, big him up for that.
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't.
Yeah, man. So
definitely
people,
Manchester City legend.
please remember, so if you like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, because that gonna notify you when the video them a drop. You see me? And just like Sterling, make sure it's on the first touch up. Big up on the self.
What? What? Who the first touch up? What? Yo. What the fuck now, man? Let me
Yeah, cut it. People out.